Deal. I just thought I would share some of what we did on our relaxing Mother's Day weekend. Um, the first thing I did was I got up and my sons and I made waffles. That was an experience. And, and then we went outside and went to plant flowers. You can see all the dirt all over the ground and my rocks. And that is because this little tiny Luna dog that we have really likes to dig in my flower pots. Um, so, so anyways, I've consolidated all of what's living of my other plants into my smaller pots. And then I bought these two hanging plants, which coincidentally are too heavy to hang on my, I don't know what they're called. Like the little things that you hang plants on, that they're attached to my deck, but apparently they're not strong enough to hold these nice big hanging petunia plants. So I just decided to put them in my pots up front, and hopefully Luna doesn't want to eat them. But my kids really like to pick the flowers, so I don't know. I don't know who's going to kill them first, my dog or my children. We'll find out. Yesterday was so dang nice. It was like 74-ish, 75 degrees. Ah, good grief. This child wants to dump out all of my plants, or all of my dirt onto my other plants, so that's nice. I'm trying to include them, but then they don't understand what I mean, and they just decide to do what they want to do. So anyways, yesterday was so nice outside, so we just spent all morning outside hanging out, and then at lunchtime I came in, made lunch, and then I put my kids down for a nap, and then I quick cleaned my house, which I tried to record for a video to upload tomorrow, and my tripod broke. So that's going to be an interesting video. I'll share that with you tomorrow. But just know it's going to be different. Anyway, so yeah, we planted these flowers up front. Oh no. I think one of the dogs walked by and knocked down the tripod. But anyways, we got these plants planted up front. And actually my mother-in-law got me a hanging plant. And our stand out front is actually strong enough to hang plants on. That's usually where I hang the plants that she gets me every year. Just about every Mother's Day, she gets me a hanging plant, and I usually put that on the stand that is on. And it's got several other bird feeders on it as well. Well, I decided to take you on a tour of my plants. So the first thing that we're going to look at is what I have on my hanging stand. And this is the plant that my mother-in-law got me. She gets me something similar to this every year. And then I've got two regular just mixed bird seed feeders, and then what are they called? Finch seed feeder. We got our bird bath up there next to that. And then this is the petunia that I just planted, and all of these little ones are just other petunias. These are actually sweet potato vines, and I did have 4 of them, and I think there are only 3 living at this point. They look pitiful and sad because they've been replanted like, I don't know, 10 times in the last 2 weeks. So here are my other pots. There's the new petunia that I just planted, several little smaller petunias. And then here is my giant stock tank that I have planted petunias in. And then I sprinkled marigold seeds all through all of these. And then we have a few little volunteer mimosa trees that are popping up that we'll probably pull up and try to plant in a pot so that they can grow into actual trees. So after we got done planting plants, I had those 2 white pots, and I had my kids help me bring them over to the shed. And whenever we got into the shed, they saw the bubbles and they wanted to play with bubbles. So I said, okay, let's play with bubbles. So we just sat there and played with bubbles for probably a long time, like probably an hour of just sitting there playing with bubbles. And that was enjoyable. And bubbles are inexpensive and they're just something easy that the kids can do. They don't stain their clothes. They're just an easy, simple something. I know some people don't like bubbles because they're kind of messy, but I don't think that's a big deal. I don't care if my kids get dirty or messy. I just want them to be outside. I want them to be outside and to enjoy playing. So yeah, we just played with bubbles for a while. We actually have a bubble machine that somebody got us for the boys' birthday last year. And we have a manual bubble gun and an automatic bubble gun. And then we've got a few different types of wands and then these big larger bubble wands and trays. I believe my mother-in-law got those for the boys one year. And yeah, we just sat there and played with bubbles. And then after we got done playing with bubbles, we went up and sat on the porch while the kids played in the yard. We discussed getting chickens and where we're going to put our chicken coop, which we've been discussing for like a year. Anyways, yeah, we just sat there and enjoyed ourselves. And then we actually ended up grilling for dinner. First grill of the season, and now probably 50% of our meals are going to be cooked on the grill. So, moving forward, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you have an awesome Mother's Day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, y'all. If you have not already, please subscribe to my channel. If you enjoy this kind of simple living, day in the life type thing, hit the like button. And if you could also leave me a comment down below, that really helps me out.